Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Tom Mizzle. You're watching my channel E17, and I'm here doing a review of Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 4, Episode 17. I'm so happy that next week is the season finale because this episode was kind of a little boring to me. It wasn't even all that. And it's dragging, like 18 episodes, and then we're going to have a reunion, and usually the reunion is 2 parts. I hope they have a 1 part reunion. But know that they're going to have might be a 2 parts. What I'm saying, I don't know why they need to have a 2 part. So we'll see if it's gonna be a 1 part. Hopefully it was 1 part because it wasn't even that much in the season for them to go to 2 parts to explain anything. But I'm just so glad that it's over. Alright, this episode, it wasn't much. So I'm mainly gonna talk about the Karen and Ashley and that Katie situation and call it a day. Quick thing, the Samuels family, Monica, Chris took their kids to fishing and the kids was over it. They was like, listen, it is boring, it's whack. I didn't have a good time because they're not catching any fish. So they're sitting there with the bait and nothing is clicking. So they was like, this is boring, but it's boring. I'm going to go home. I'm just going to go home. I said, y'all got these kids doing all this crazy stuff. You know they not got the attention span to stand there and do all that stuff. So you know they're going to, come on, just keep it in the house. Let them play games or let them take the toys and leave it a day. You got them on just excursions. It's like that. She said, my kids love fishing, but they get so over it when they don't catch nothing. I said, yes, because they're not going to be sitting there trying to wait and catch a fish. Sure. But, that was that. Alright, so we know, it ended with last week, that Giselle talked to Candace and Ashley and said that, did y'all find Katie? Y'all have seen Katie. Katie just up and gone. Katie was nowhere to be found. So Giselle went to Katie's room and saw that her room got empty. Now mind you, last night, Katie, that night before that morning, Katie was fully clothed. She had a jacket on, a scarf on. So right then and there, I was like, did Karen and just Candace knew, they saw that she had this stuff on, but it didn't click in them like, is she really trying to go somewhere or whatever? Because she fully clothed. If she's supposed to be in the room resting, why is she still fully clothed? She said, oh yeah, I'm good, I'm alright, I'll just take a rest. You rest with your full clothes on, girl? Unless you pass out. That's the only way I would see why you would rest with your full clothes on. So right then and there, you could tell that Katie's about to leave y'all asses. She about to bounce and just dip. And that's exactly what happened because Giselle was looking and worried about it. She talked to Candace and Ashley, and they said no. Candace mentioned that she has seen Katie that night, and it was like, okay, yes, you seen her, but what happened? Other than that, but that's it. She said she seems fully closed, but nothing else going on. So I said, yeah, she dipped. So they was like, Giselle was worried. She said she could have texted us, she could have called us, she could have let us know who do that. The child will not do that. 4-year-old do that. I said, listen, Giselle, y'all is not that cool and close for her to be texting and calling you so like that. Granted, yes, maybe she should have said, guys, I'm leaving, all that stuff. But she was so done. That argument with Ashley made her checked out. She's not feeling well. She just said, you know what, I don't want to be around young ladies anymore. So let's bounce. And you know, I saw the preview for next week. Is that Katie with that nice looking wig strutting her ass in that freaking area, whatever she's doing? She was strutting and like, yeah, what, y'all? I'm back. So I was like, what the hell happened to you, Katie? So I was like, okay, but I think that was Katie. She strutting, her hair was nice and done. All season, Katie had a mess up wig. She didn't want to do that thing. She was all crazy. But now she was prim and proper like the Katie that we used to know. Alright, so I can't wait to see next week. But so they said, oh, why she didn't call us like that? I said, listen, she don't really care for y'all. Y'all wasn't her friends like that. Yes, maybe some of y'all she should have reached out, but I think she just was checked out. She mentally checked out. She physically probably checked out. Medically, whatever else like that. She said she wasn't feeling well, but I think she mentally checked out. When you mentally check out something, you don't really care about hitting nobody up. You don't want to be bothered. You gonna do what you gotta do. You want to be alone, and that's it. You don't want nobody mess with you. Like yesterday, I took a mental break from my work. I was like, I need some mental day because I needed it. I just can't deal with this right now, and I took a call out and said, hey, I'm calling out. And I'm glad I did it. I refreshed myself and I'm back. I'm good. But I was like, so I understand what Katie did. And then that argument she had with Ashley just took her over the edge. And then she going through a lot right now. So it's like, why I need to I can't enjoy the vacation. So why? And I'm standing here surrounded by females who don't even give a damn about me. Well, some of them do, but in Katie's mind, she just checked out. So they looking for her. They cannot find her. Karen came out, and Karen was not that phased about Katie leaving. She was she was okay that she left. She was like, listen, whatever that thing happened with you and Ashley bothered her and phased her. So I would not be surprised that she would have left because it was inhumane how you handled her. It's like that. So everybody was like, oh, okay, okay. So Giselle called Robin and told Robin, did she see Katie? Robin said no. So Robin came downstairs. She said, come outside. And Robin and Giselle met up together. Candace, Ashley, and Karen went inside. So they was looking, they talking. Robin called Jacob. Jacob said he haven't heard from her. The last time he heard from her was 12 o'clock. I did that morning, 12 o'clock in the morning, and so like that. Late night, early morning. That's the last time he talked to her. And since then, he haven't heard from her. He didn't know what she was doing, where she's going. So I said, oh, okay. So they hang it up. So they said, listen, let's check the front desk. I said, dude, that's the first thing I should have did. But look, Giselle said she did check the front desk, but they've told her that she didn't check out. So it's like, where could she go? Where is not big for y'all to have this woman missing like that. So, oh, hold on, yeah. So I was like, okay. So I was like, okay, so it was missing. So they was talking to on the front desk again. They said, the lady, the room 117, something like that, or 177, and I told you about the girl earlier, and Katie, so like that. And then they said, oh yeah, we checked with security. They found her. I said, oh, where they found her at? Where's she at? Where's she at? So they said, oh, you found her. You found her. So they went to talk to security. And she said, yeah, I talked to Katie. And they were looking all suspicious. I said, what the hell y'all looking so freaking guarded like that? What? They said, yeah, we found her. She said, so where's she at? At the airport. I said, oh, yep, she gone. She changed her flight. And she going right back home. So one of the producers came out. I said, where she came from? One of the producers came out and was like, yes, we found her at the airport. We told her, and she said she got to go. She's not feeling so well. She said mentally or physically. She said, I don't know. I said, what the hell? What do you know? You talk to them about some information you don't know. She just tell you she had feelings to go. She could probe to get any more answers out of her and see what's going on. So Katie's gone, left out of here. So Giselle was upset that she didn't text them and let them know. She said, fine if you want to leave. You fine if you want to leave. But you should have let us know. You should have let us know. I said, y'all that concerned? Y'all really got concerned? Y'all wasn't concerned then. Okay, but now you're concerned. Okay. Alright, so that's the whole thing. So they went out to eat. And Giselle brought up and said, listen, you didn't seem too bothered by Katie leaving. So like that. What's up with that? She said, listen, she's a grown woman. She's not like that. No, she's like, listen, Cameron feel that the reason why Katie left is because the thing that she had did, Katie had the argument with Ashley, and what Ashley said was inhumane, was not right. So that caused Katie to leave. Because remember, what Ashley told her that she's not mentally capable to handle this group of women, that just struck her nerve. It's like she going through a lot, and then you saying that she's not mentally capable. So Katie said, "Fuck y'all, I don't know." Well, basically to Ashley, but she was like, "Listen, if I'm not mentally capable, what I'm doing here?" And she not feeling well, so she left. So it was like, so Ashley said, "Oh, she is a grown woman. She is a grown woman." I said, "Yes, granted, she is a grown woman, but as a vacation, she can't enjoy herself because of all this stuff going about." So all right. So they moved back. So Giselle said, "Listen, you saw her last night, right?" And she said, "So you saw her fully clothed, and you didn't say anything. So if you didn't say anything, that means you enable her." I said, "Listen, Giselle. She's not enabling Katie behavior and letting her go so like that. She didn't think nothing of it. And if she thought anything about it, she didn't get enough answers from Katie to understand. Because she said Katie never invited her into the room, so she would not even knew that Katie packed up her clothes. Because Katie opened the door halfway, only her body was out, so she didn't let anybody see inside her room. So granted, it could cause alert, but alertness. But at the end of the day, they was one of the things. She was okay. She said she was okay. She was fine. So they think nothing of it. And if they had the foresight and thought that she was gonna leave, then maybe they would have reached out. She said she didn't come to me and reach out, said she anything going on. She didn't send all that stuff. She didn't open up to me. If I knew she was open up to me about this or like that, she was gonna leave, then I would have maybe talked to her and convinced her. But that's that. But she didn't enable her. I say when you enable someone, it's like you letting them continue behavior, and you could forgiving their behavior, and you just letting it go. Like when you know somebody's not supposed to be drinking, and then you constantly giving them drinks, it's like that. Then you enabling their behavior because they not supposed to be drinking, but you supplying the drinks like it's no tomorrow. So you enable this behavior. So that's enabling. All right. So I would say, all right, Giselle. Okay, whatever. You just want to say because you want to say something. All right. So Kevin hold her tongue. So they after a while they said, listen, they start throwing the shots. And throwing out shots, I said, boy, you got Karen loose. So throwing those shots, she just explained to talk about how she control her man kiss. And she demonstrated how you control her man kiss. She said, I said, ooh, girl, you sucked the tongue and everything. They showed a clip about Ray and Karen kiss at that thing that she had a housewarming party. I was like, oh, okay. I ain't went to see that again. But hey, shit, that's black love, right? So they was talking and having a good time. That's what it was. So they was throwing up more shots. I said, oh, y'all getting this girl loose. Karen loose, because they said, Giselle said she like this kind of Karen. Karen like this, when she have a drink and stuff like that, she'd be mad fun. So we like this Karen. Because lately Karen hasn't been like fun that much. That's what they said. Yeah, I might miss some parts. Like they did horseback riding. That was important. That was so cool. The only thing is that, and she did say something that was funny in that thing. That's ironic that she would say that. She said she don't want to do the horseback riding because she don't want to use animals for pleasure and so like that. So they asked her about, so you were serving kangaroo in your restaurant, and she said, well, if that's people's preferences, that's okay. I said, listen. This what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna do this. You want to be all animal rights and animals forgiving that you don't want to use animals for pleasure and everything, but you would sell an animal at your thing. So if you believe that way, why you didn't make a vegan and vegetarian restaurant? People love to have a freaking vegetarian or vegan options more in a lot of stores. Yes, a lot of stores, restaurants does have it, but what would be nice for you to have a vegetarian vegan spot, and it has some occasional entrees and meals for people who's meat eaters and stuff like that. You would have that side, but you would mainly been known for having a vegetarian and vegan shop. If you don't like to use animals for pleasure for anything else. So I was like, for you to say that, and then you would have served kangaroo at your stop where you know that's short. Well, your restaurant, we found out your restaurant's closed down. So I was like, okay, I guess no people want to be eating no kangaroos, shit like that. So I was like, really, girl? You said that. So they did horseback riding, and Karen and Candace did submarine, go underwater submarine excursion. I said, "Oh, that's cute. That look okay. I would have tried that." All right, and then Robin, Karen, and Ashley went to the cave, and all they saw the cave was sort of a beautiful lake that was nice and clear, and then it had bats flying all over the place, and they was all scared about each bat flying. I was like, "Okay, yo, these bats is always flying over it, flying all the hair and all that stuff." I said, "Oh, move away, move away." So they got out of there, and that's when they met up for dinner. And after that, they were throwing up the shots. So they were going back to the hotel. And this is where they turned left. Real quick. So Ashley said, oh, I didn't even do this side of you. It's like, you show this side of you. This is so fun. I didn't even see the fun of you. She said, yeah, I don't be showing as much. But I'm going to keep it real with you. I told you how I feel about the situation. And I told you I need to feel I have a lot of hurt. She said I have a lot of hurt and I have a lot of hold things in. And I told you that information about I have opinions and I want to feel like he needs to be vindicated. And dismissal is not vindication. So Ashley was like, what? So we going to let this Michael? So they going back and forth, and it started up to the point that Robert said, you just, people already complaining about you arguing in the lobby, let's take this upstairs. And take it upstairs. The whole camera spill is that Michael's mentioned that it was touch that happened, that it was a contact. It was contact. So that's what Michael mentioned. So I say yes, it was contact. And they showed the camera and said, if nothing happened, the why would the man said, please don't do that. Please don't do that. So something did happen. Just because his thing got dismissed doesn't mean like he is innocent like people say. And I'll say yes, because his case got dropped doesn't mean that he's actually innocent. It doesn't mean that he didn't do it. It's just that they couldn't prove anything that he, besides whatever was shown. It was lack of evidence basically. So they couldn't prove it. So it doesn't mean that he didn't do it. So it's like Karen still believes that he's guilty because based on her own past experience. Because Karen did reveal to us, and I think 2 seasons ago, on the first couple of seasons ago, that she has been raped when she was in college. So it holds dear to her. So she feel like she protected Ashley because she want to make sure Ashley is well and good, because she want to say that it's like it should have been protecting you because you is put in a situation and it shouldn't put you in the middle of this. So Ashley was upset. She said, "Oh my gosh, you brought this up like that." She said, "I want to clear the air. I don't want to start a friendship when I'm being honest with you," which I do agree. I mean, Ashley did mention in her confessionals that she said it was a conversation to be had. I said, I guess it would need to be had now. I would say yes. Every vacation is always some drama, right? So why we can't have a fun vacation without any discussion of drama? I said, listen, y'all leave that over there in the States. I'm over here in the Cayman Island. I would have walked my ass home a different way. I would have sat down, ate some food or drinking in the I said, I'm sitting in the middle of him arguing. I was back and forth. I said, we was not going to be doing that. Not tonight. I won't be doing that. So it got heated. It stopped it. Robert kicked Karen out and said, listen, this is that. All this craziness. It needs to be had. And so Karen felt like he shouldn't have been guilty. I was like, listen, contact without consent is questionable, which it is true. If you didn't consent, somebody consent to you touching them, that is a questionable act. And so, right, and she said, why he went into the news, why he said he needs to clear his name because his business got affected, his name was dragged in the mud, all that stuff like that. I would say, listen, if he did it, he did it. He touched the butt before, so it's not like it's like a old thing. It's like anything new, basically. I was just, so I was like, okay, Ashley. So Giselle talked to Karen. She said, your delivery was wrong and off. You have valid points, but your delivery is off. So can you apologize for your delivery? So Karen said, yeah, I can apologize. So she met with Ashley, and it's a roundabout apology to the point that Karen apologized, and Ashley said she not gonna dwell on that. She said she's gonna let it go and move forward. I said, listen, y'all were just beefing, apologizing, trying to move forward, but then y'all go right back to it, and y'all never really moving forward. So I said, what's the point? Apologize. I said, listen, we're not gonna be able to be friends, or we don't care, whatever it is, what it is. So I would say, so Ashley feel getting the body changes. Her breasts is getting numb. She missed the period. She get nauseated sometimes. So we already know that Ashley had a baby boy. So we know she got pregnant around the time she was filming. And then her confessional look, she could tell she looked really bloated. You could tell she was pregnant. So it was like, yes, we tell that she probably just around this time that she got pregnant. And I said, okay, so she was worrying. She trying not to worry too much about the pregnancy because she just wanted to make this stick. And she just wanted to leave all the drama behind. So I said, yeah, leave it behind, girl. Leave it behind. That's all you need to do. Leave it. Don't mess with it. Just leave it. So 20 hours later, after they did the cruise, it was nice of the cruise. 20 hours later, Ashley would say, she don't want to be overstressed. She don't want to deal with that, all that stuff. So she took a pregnancy test, and that's how it ended. I said, the results will tell us that she is pregnant because we already found out that she had the baby boy. So We already know. All right, that was Potomac, y'all. Real Housewives of Potomac. Next week is the season finale, and after that is reunion. I'm so happy that it's done. It was dragging. I think that first episode that came in with the Ashley drama, what you think that could have been the end of it, or put this episode the second day and it kept that middle part down out because that was even not necessary. And we could have had a 18 episodes, no, 17 or 16 episodes in the reunion. But we got to have 18 episodes and maybe a two-part reunion. Okay. But my next video next will be Greenleaf, y'all. Look forward to that. I also got to do Queen Sugar and I also got to do Black and Cool content. Stay tuned for Married to Medicine as well. I will be doing Married to Medicine. Oh, and also the Saturday Love and Marriage, Huntsville. So my reviews is coming back up. And then American Horror Story, I may be doing that. And MTV Ghosted, we'll be doing that. So it's a couple of shows I'll go be doing. And I do believe that How to Get Away with Murder is coming back this month. I mean, I'm probably not gonna review it because there's so much going on. I was like, I would like to enjoy it. So, but and Law and Order, I think Law and Order is coming back too, and I did some reviews on that in my channel. So I may go back and do a few episodes, not everyone. But yeah, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, y'all, and look forward to my Greenleaf video next. All right, peace.